Your papa and I love you more than you will ever know, and the time we spend together is truly priceless. Whether it was the global pandemic or being parents for the first time, we couldn't imagine missing out on your first. So we decided to leave our jobs and go on an epic adventure through Mexico and Central America. We hope this trip helps shape you into a person that is accepting of all people and cultures, guides you to be open to new experiences, understands that life isn't about the materials you own, but the experiences you have, and gives you something to look back on and say, I had a pretty cool childhood.
Good morning. So we finally were able to leave our campground. There was a truck parked right across the little dirt path, so we had to cut down some branches. It was still a tight squeeze, but we made it. Actually, Lucas made it. Lucas is a great, skilled and patient driver, right? Vroom vroom. And now we are driving just an hour and a half further south to San Agustin, where we're staying another few nights right at the beach, supposedly right at the water, at an RV park or campground owned by a Dutch couple. So, see you later. ¿Cuántos años tiene? 11. 11. Lucas' first coconut. Es su primer coco en su vida. Sí. ¿Te gusta? ¿Ah?
Cabo Pulmo all over again, where it's just a dirt washboard road. So we're going very slow. We got less than 10 kilometers and we should be there in like 40 minutes, so wish us luck.
And here we are at our new spot, Don Tacos in San Agustin. Just arrived, and now we're gonna head for a little swim because it's freaking hot. It's much more relaxed here than Mazunte, which seems funny because there were a bunch of hippies. So much less hippies, but just relaxed. Everything is a lot smaller, so we're just gonna jump in the water, cool down a little bit, and then just enjoy the rest of the day here.
campground that we're staying at, you can rent a boat for a few hours. So we're going to rent it with a few other people. And we are going to see whales and dolphins and turtles again, but we're also going to snorkel. And there's a spot on the other side, there's like a national park kind of thing. And then there's a spot called Bahia India, I believe. And it's supposed to, according to new National Geographics, it's supposed to be the #1 spot to snorkel in Mexico. Supposedly. That's all hearsay, but looking forward to that and seeing what kind of creatures lie underneath the water.
We didn't have the best night last night. Lucas has a fever. He was crying. It was hot in the van. Eventually did fall asleep with us in our bed. And now we're driving. We left our little paradise cove at Don Tacos, and we're driving towards or into Chiapas, which is the most southern state of Mexico. And France, actually someone else already told me that we are going to drive through an area where there's east-west 2 mountain ranges, and there's days where where they block the road, where they have to block the road because the winds are too strong that they would blow vehicles off the road. France checked for us. It is going to be windy in that area today, 40 to 50 kilometers of wind, crosswinds, which is not going to be pleasant for us, but it's going to be doable. We just have to take it a little slower and be careful.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun. The feeling we chase, I'm wide awake. Take me away now. 'Cause I won't go down the same old path again now. No, I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy. If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy. Making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive.
We made it to Tuxtla. Tonight we're going to sleep at a romantic parking lot right at the river, from where we're going to do a river cruise tomorrow through a amazing canyon, like 1,000-foot tall canyon walls. Now we just have to figure out who we need to talk to make sure we can actually stay here. But I mean, the place was recommended to us by other overlanders. It's actually marked on iOverlander, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Good evening, y'all. Good morning. So we woke up, had breakfast, walked a couple of steps down here to the boat dock, and then immediately Lucas met a bunch of friends, which I guess they are now my friends. There's some, like a group of, I don't know, like 10 kids, 14, 15-year-old kids that work here. Lucas ran up to them, and of course they loved Lucas. Then for some reason they wanted all. Well, then I took some pictures, and then they all wanted me to send them those pictures individually. So now I have 4 or 5 new numbers of these kids. They followed us on Instagram, and it was funny. And now we're waiting to embark the boat, the speedboat, that will take us up the canyon today. It's supposed to be a 2-hour trip. Weather is good, mood is good. We're gonna have a good time.
We had a great time on the boat tour in Tuxtla. It was a canyon boat tour. We saw crocodiles and monkeys, a lot of birds. It was just beautiful and enjoyed that ride. And so now we are headed to our next destination, San Cristobal. And it's supposed to be kind of like an old colonial town. Very beautiful. We are climbing elevation, so cool off for a couple days, and yeah, should be beautiful. We'll see you there. So we got kind of a late start today. Lucas is still a little under the weather, but we're heading into the centro. Check it out some more. We checked out a little bit yesterday.
There's a sheep.
There's a sheep.
Walking down the street, seeing a sheep tied to a wooden pole. Oh, ist das ein Schaf? Wie macht ein Schaf? Bah, ganz genau.
Oh, we look scared. Hi, we're your friends. Oh, the rope is all tied up around your leggy. Whether we're supposed to or not, we're helping the sheep. Yay!
There you go.
Now I can get the good grass. Okay. Yay!
Yay, haben wir ein Schaf gerettet. Huh?
No.
Oh.
But why?
Project Free Sheep was a success.
Yeah, the random things. Just walk down the street in Mexico. There's a sheep stuck tied to a pole.
But the rope was wrapped around his leg, and so Sebastian freed him. Hero for the day. But where were we? We are headed to Centro and gonna go check that out. Lucas still isn't feeling well, so it's not gonna be a crazy day. Just get something to eat and then probably head back a little bit early.
Go to bed early. Yep,
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
So we'll take you out, or take you with us on the tour of El Centro, not El Centro, of Centro. So we're at this restaurant getting some drinks, and this little girl comes over and she's trying to sell some ponchos, and Sebastian's like, no, like I'm already wearing one. And so she's like, I forget what she started at. Do you know what she started at?
She didn't say the price.
She didn't say a price, and she was like 80. And he's like, no, I already have one. And she kept on going down, so she's trying to make a sale. And then she has these little like heart things that we've been seeing everywhere, and I've been looking for an E, and so
I pointed and I said, hey, do you have, or Sebastian translated, do you have an E? And she only had a Z. And she's like, no, I have a Z for 20. If I can get you an E for 50. She's like, okay. She's next door. So we're like, okay, after our drink, we'll go over there. And then she comes and she has all these letters. No E though. She doesn't have an E. And so I'm asking for a heart. And so she went back to her store to get a heart. So she's very persuasive and she's a good businesswoman. So whether they look like crap or not, we're gonna buy one. So we're waiting for the final gathering of the hearts and we'll see. I'll show you which one we choose. That one's kind of cool too.
So which one do you like?
Cute. I think I'm between this one and this one. This one's fun too.
¿Cuánto es el corazón?
El
100?
cien. Dos horas lo hace.
Those orders. So it takes 2 hours to make one. It's 100 pesos.
Oh wow. I think the yellow one.
El amarillo.
Uno.
So, uno, sí. Sí.
Yo valo todo para que 500.
¿Perdón?
Todo, 500.
Todos. Well, she wants to sell us all for 500.
500.
Son muchos. Oh, solo necesitamos uno. So we were just offered to buy all of them for 500. I told you, or we told you, she is a good businesswoman. Okay. 100, sí. Continue.
It's the final
Okay.
product.
200 pues.
200.
10 por 200.
Oh, she wants 10 for 200.
Wait, what?
Oh, solo ocupamos uno. Uno es perfecto.
What are you doing today?
Buenos dias. So we're walking back into town right now. It's hot. It's really sunny and hot. Beautiful day today. To put the whole tea day in action.
And what does T-Day mean?
Tea day means tattoo day.
And what kind of tattoo are you getting?
So I said this for the past almost 2 years since he was born. So when he was a newborn, like a week or so old, we did hand and fingerprints. And I said since then that at some point I want to get that as a tattoo. So yeah, today is gonna be tea day, which means Lucas's handprint when he was a week or 2 weeks old on my left chest. So I just signed my life away, confirmed that I have no allergies, never had any hepatitis, herpes, and whatnot. It's getting serious, people, it's getting serious. Good morning, bright and early. It's 6 or almost 6 o'clock. Set the alarm at 5:45. After 5 or 6 nights here in San Cristobal, I lost track of it. We have to leave to head back to San Miguel de Allende to get the van fixed. And we're not gonna make it all the way there today, but we are driving to Puebla, which is about 600 kilometers away. supposed to be 10 hours, and that is exactly the reason why we're getting up early. We had a good time.
That feels, yeah.
What did you like about our stay?
It was fun going into the town. The centro was cool. It was about maybe a 15 to 20 minute walk, so not very far. And they had a lot of cool restaurants and shops and stuff, so it was fun going in there. And our heart is displayed proudly in the front of the van.
The mushroom too.
The mushroom too. I don't know if we ever talked about the mushroom, but in San Jose, you got a little mushroom. It's kind of cute.